The Veterans of Foreign Wars held its Southern Conference in Corpus Christi this weekend. I went down there to talk to vets about our current foreign wars. What's your feeling about Afghanistan and Iraq?
Well, my feelings in Iraq is I guess it's going to work out okay. But as far as Afghanistan, I know it's going to be tough. But that is some people there that needs to be done with. There's a problem there. That's where the terrorists are at, and it has to be taken care of.
Whenever we decide it's time to leave there, what do you think happens there when we're not there?
That's probably an unknown. I saw what happened when we left Vietnam.
What happened?
It collapsed.
Is this like Vietnam at this point?
I would say Afghanistan is more like Vietnam than any war that we have been in since 1975.
And you'd favor Obama sending more troops to Afghanistan at this point?
I think that the president don't have no other choice than to send them, because if you do not send them, then let's don't get the ones over there murdered. Let's pack them up and bring them home. The old saying is that, boy, you either got to do it or get off the pot. So
I think we're okay. I think Obama needs to send more troops and help our troops out that we got over there myself. We can prevail if the government will get out of it and let us go fight, just like they didn't do it.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily care for the wars, but I do care about our troops.
Right.
And I am very much in support of our troops that are there. And I wish them Godspeed home and that they do a job well done. But I'm also expecting our United States government to provide the proper equipment, training, and necessary items to complete the war. If we need to pull out of there, and I'm not a politician, some politicians make good decisions.
Right.
If we need to pull out of there, then we need to pull out now, not next month or the month after when we lose another 5, 6, 7, 8, or 10 people.
Do you think we can do anything there and ever get to a point where we leave there and there's a functioning, self-sustaining democracy in either Iraq or Afghanistan?
Again, not being a politician, I doubt that very seriously. I'm a Vietnam veteran, and we lost the highest number of KIAs in Vietnam, and it's a shame that we left dragging down the American flag from the embassy and jumping on helicopters to get out of there as the communists and North Vietnamese were advancing to the embassy. I hope and pray that that's not what happens in either country, but I have a feeling that when we do pull out combat troops and cease operations, that not too long after that, I believe that there'll be a civil war in those countries.
Why? Afghanistan and Iraq, do you think we'll ever see democracies there?
No, sir.
Why not?
Because for the same reason Mr. Cantu said. For example, the Afghanistan people, they've been fighting since before when Alexander the Great.
We need to be out of Afghanistan and we need to be out of Iraq. In other words, we're not supposed to be doing nation building again, so I'm against it.
Did you support going in the first place?
Yes.
What changed?
Just the idea the government in Afghanistan right now is unstable. We should be out of there. We don't need to send any more troops to Afghanistan. And I was against the war going to Iraq in the first place.
In Afghanistan?
Afghanistan, yeah.
Do you think we will ever see a self-sustaining, self-defending, functioning democracy there?
No. The government there now is corrupt. And with Karzai still in office and this so-called election they had, with that, I think that we don't even need to be there no more.
No, we need to be out.
So pull them out.
Pull them out. Afghanistan, we're done. We're not improving the situation. We're causing the rest of the world once again to turn against us, including our allies.
Is this a bigger mess than Vietnam?
I think it will be. Could be, yes.
Getting more troops in foolhardy at this point?
Yes.
What'll happen?
Just lose more American lives.
And not gain anything.
Not gain anything.